YouTubers, and thank you for tuning in to today's very special toy review because I've got a Tomy Plarail layout being built. It's just a normal Tomy layout, but guess what's right next to me on my bed alongside with Tomy Trackmaster Donald. If you remember on that previous toy review, that was actually quite a very nice engine to get. Very nice. I'll just hand it to you guys, eh? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what do you think about this train here? Looks pretty rare, doesn't it? Yes, it still works, still functions like so, and it's quite a great train. And the last train I got was, in my previous video, was this amazing Tomy Classic Thomas with no connecting rods. Pretty awesome find, eh? I'm still, pondering on finding out which trains I'll be collecting as the year progresses, and hopefully by 2027, that's final. Would I say so? But anyways, yes, we've got a big collection of Tomy and Trackmaster Track. Well, actually, Trackmaster is the brown stuff. I'm totally confused. But lo and behold, right next to me, and it's taken me quite a few months later, because obviously what has been really happening so far, I've been thinking about getting it for Christmas of 2025, but alas, comes summer 2026. And yes, to commemorate the release of Toy Story 5, I've got a beautiful Toy Story themed steam train. How awesome is that? Now, I know there's other themes. I think that was more of a Tokyo Disneyland exclusive because it's got some Japanese writing on it. I'll talk about that train later on. And of course, yes, we've got a very good collection of what looks like to be some ultimate Tomy Plarail gold. Ah, yes, and I tell you what, I'm actually getting so excited about this because I could tell you what, I got a second auto rail point section thing. I have got one here that has already been in place of that layout, and it's so nice to get a second one so that I can pretty much have two trains running in the same layout without having to cause confusion and delay. But what will cause confusion and delay is this: an amazing triple point section like that, which also is a turnout auto point section like that, since you've got 3 bays for whatever trains you want them to go. It's quite a nice section to have, and I love that fence, but I also like this little lever section. I might as well show it to you of how it looks like. I don't have that many track, but who knows, maybe in the future I might have. I haven't got that much double rail sections like so, but yeah, it's actually quite a very nice auto track section like this. I think that shows you. Let me just show you how it works. So it goes like this, like that, so it just basically switches whatever way you want to go, which part of the layout you want to go for that train. It's actually quite nice. They've actually got numbers, the base here, of course, and there's this yellow point section here. So it basically tells you which train or which direction the train has to go. You got that very nice arrow at the front. It would have had like a missing piece, I think. Best part is this lever section like this. So you can pretty much, so you can get, that makes sense. So there's the manual section, of course. There's the automatic section, but I don't think that train would work for that purpose. I think it has to only work when the train is set to auto. Like so. I wonder what happens if I switch it towards the middle. Oh, okay, you can't. So this manual switch here, so it tells you, and there's numbers right over here, so it looks quite nice to know. So basically, this is just a auto section point, but it has 3 ways, so you can either go for bay 3, bay 2, and bay 1. Sorry, I can't even get that one focused because my tablet has been playing crazy on me. There you go, it's now no longer blurry now, it's all clear to go now. So as you can see, hey, as I pull this junction lever, there you go, it goes straight forward from 3, 2, and 1. So it looks pretty nice to know. And I know if I would have built like a much bigger layout, then this would be very awesome. I tell you, it will be a fan-doogly sort of thing to have, just to build more train sets and things like that. Hey, that looks pretty cool. Maybe I can just build another, let's just say another chicane layout to try and build Trackmaster Track. Oh, yes, I tell you what, that is actually quite a very nice thing to build. Ah, yes. Who knows, I could probably demonstrate that. Maybe I can, just by having to run quite a few trains. That might be a good thing. Let me try and replace this with something a lot much more totally different, can I? Ah, yes. Maybe I can just probably put something that's related to, like, Classic Trackmaster. What do you think? I don't know. What do you reckon? It looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Tell you what, this is actually a very nice way to get into Tomy Plarail, isn't it, eh? This is wonderful. Very, very wonderful stuff. I don't have that much track, but this would be certainly awesome to have. Oh my crikeys, the goosebumps. I'm getting quite a lot of goosebumps from that set I'm getting. Oh my crikey, O'Reilly's. Right, this is so awesome to have. I mean, there'll be a lot of people saying, "Oh, can we have all that stuff?" Well, no, I'm sorry, but hey, you guys are going to get absolutely jealous of that. Totally envy of that idea of getting a Tomy train set. Actually, you know what? That can be useful, couldn't it? Just build a little, section like that. That would be wonderful, wouldn't it? Let's see how that goes. Right, I'm actually going to probably put that there and see how that works. Okay, so that looks quite good. So we've just got a bit of a nice layout upgrade of having a triple point section, a triple order point section, which looks nice. But I'm going to come back later on and I might show you the other pieces, including our beautiful Tomy Donald. And we've also got other pieces. We've got the double auto point section like this. So this is the second one I've got. The first one I got was from 2024. It usually comes with this point section like this. And I've also got a level crossing, which apparently has got like Lego studs, which for some reason, hey, you can put like Lego minifigures or whatever as part of Lego, or Mega Blocks, or from any other brick building company. I wouldn't suggest that. Nah, I wouldn't do a thing for anything like that. But, of course, yes, like the curved level crossing piece, it's got these blue track activators, and it actually activates that gimmicky feature, and it does like this. There you go. It lowers the barriers, and then raises the barriers once the train has finished activating these two pieces. Yay! And then, yes, it's also got these male and female connectors. That's what's very much impressive about that. Basically, it's got, has it been, I think that level crossing has been pre-made. That's why it's got a bit of wear and tear going by the stickers, I think. I think the stickers have seen far much better days. They're quite old. That's why they look a little bit tarnished. Anyways, we've got these weird red pieces. They look like electrified thingies. They look like something you see on like overhead wires on like electric trains and things like that. They're quite great accessories, aren't they? So as that tunnel, they've actually got these, I think it's a buildable piece. What I'm trying to say is that the tunnel, if I bring it up to the layout, it actually has got these flanges on the side that actually keys together as a decorative piece for your Tomy train layout. It's quite a nice buildable piece, which you think about that. And you can basically move the tunnel as you want. You can either have it, let's just say, I don't know how restrictive this is, either by loading gauge or height, but I think you can probably put it to either straight pieces of track, or if you want to be straightforward, a lot much more professional. Oh, I can't even get these pieces together. Oh, what is going on? I think, am I doing it wrong? I don't know. It almost looks like as if this piece hasn't been fully put on properly. But yet again, you can either put it on straight track, or you can put it on curved track, or you can put it on, I don't think you can probably put it on like sloped track. I'll show you the sloped track later on actually. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Maybe somewhere like that. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Oh man, I don't know why I'm saying that same quote over again. Cruggies. Right, let's go ahead and then straightforward put in more pieces. We've got the beautiful level crossing. I've also got a fresh stop and go station thing. I used to have a broken piece one. It had like a broken handle. This one's got like a clean, fresh, intact handle, which is all good to know. And then here comes the slopes and the bridges. They're quite nice to have. And then there's also two types of supporters. One where you can accommodate another train, I think. And then here are just the normal supporters. And they normally key well into these ones there. That one there's got like I think the A is a female connector. And the B is a male connector. And I think these pieces are relatively flimsy. On, let's just say, the ends on the, let's just say, on the half of it, they do look a little bit brittle because I can see some bright, shiny bits of plastic. Let's just say, little seams of plastic that may look like it's going to break off, so I shouldn't really crush that with my feet. So I should take some extremely meticulous let's just say some procedures before I start to fidget with these toys. They do break off easily. I can definitely tell of how they feel, but they are made in Thailand, which is excellent. Nevertheless, Tomy provides these pieces as always. If you break these pieces, well, they will be resupplied from basically any shopping area across Asia and eBay. Also, let's not forget Amazon, but I don't shop at Amazon just because of the whole debacle of Amazon. Damn it. But the piece of resistance I'm after for is this Toy Story 5 toy train. Oh yeah, it looks totally awesome. I've got some fresh batteries inside on one of the battery boxes. Let's go ahead and get this thing completely and utterly running like clockwork. Okay, I'll put the tablet down. I'll just go ahead and find. Yes, there's some fresh batteries. I've actually got a few batteries. I think I've got like 6 fresh batteries, like so. But I think that only requires 1. Oh man, I don't know how good or bad this toy is going to be like. And I might also bring in Tomy Donald because I want to straightforward have a good size comparison with that black Tendo engine versus that other beautifully brightly coloured Americanized style locomotive. What do you think, eh? It looks totally and utterly awesome. Very nice to know. Right, let's just go ahead and start unleashing the screwdrivers. I haven't got the big screwdriver with me today. But I'm going to unbag this and see what it looks like. Oh yeah! To infinity and beyond, playing on the rails to full steam ahead! So yes, this is of course, what do you call this? An American engine. Yes, that design with the front smokestack on the top and that light on the front, and also the couple of flags on the running board, which is quite unique. I think this is designed after the Tokyo Disneyland sort of train. It looks pretty nice. It's got the cow catcher at the front. And of course it's got some Japanese on it, and it's actually a Disney store exclusive. You can actually see that. There you go, it's probably from Tokyo Disneyland, so that explains to me why that this train is absolutely rare. Noticing that the hook couplings and the peg couplings are red, and I wonder why it's like that. For a strange reason, for some particularly strange reason, the tender coupling is actually quite very unique considering it's white, but the rest of the locomotive is quite strange considering that, hey, it's got like red couplings instead of white couplings. Makes me think of the retro old school Tomy Plarail trains. This one here has got like, oh, that's weird, it's got like very unusually sized wheels. It's quite relatively small, that one. I was kind of thinking, this one here is basically just a Disneyland coach. Am I sort of thinking that this one has got like a removable roof? I don't know, I'm just quite curious about that. It's got like beautiful Toy Story sky detailings and whatnot. Yes, you got the Toy Story logo, which looks like that. Yeah, perfect to commemorate the moment that Toy Story 5 is going to be releasing sooner than later. Yes, it will be, hey? Well, let me just have a look at the tender first. So, we've got Ham, we've got the aliens, we've got Buzz Lightyear, to infinity and beyond, choo-chooing. We've got Rex, the T-Rex, and we've also got Woody, we've got Bullseye, Buckshot Bullseye, whatever the hell he is. We've got Slinky Dog, and we've also got Jessie, the main character of Toy Story 5. In particular in that case, yes, looks pretty cool. Home and Hose, when you put like Toy Story stickers, and let's just do a size comparison and see of what this locomotive looks like. I don't know. Actually, let's see how the tender looks like when it's being connected to Donald. What in the actual hell am I doing here? Okay, what the hell are you doing? There's nothing wrong to putting Hoop Man. What the hell are you just doing? You're putting a Toy Story 5, a Toy Story tender right in the back of me. That's not good. Sorry about that, Donald. Off you go. Actually, just kidding. Let's go ahead and start taking a look at the locomotive. Yes, it's got an American style. Yes, it's got the cow catcher at the front. I've said that so many times. It's got the light at the front, but it doesn't light up, of course. Strangely enough, we've got some Toy Story stickers, of course. I've said earlier on this. Alright, we've got Woody, Slinky, Jessie, and Bullseye. Very, very nice. We've got Toy Story. Yes, fairly nice to know. It's a fairly fantastic train. And yes, we've got some Japanese writing on, of course, at the bottom. I don't know what that actually means, but it's telling me to unscrew the train. Okay, let's go ahead and unscrew and see what batteries it takes. I'm sure it's double A's. I think it's just one double A. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, okay, that's a very strange conventional way of unscrewing your trains. I thought it was just the entire drive unit, but instead it's got... Oh, okay, so that section here just comes out, and then you slide the battery in, and we'll see how it looks like. Ah, yes. This is wonderful. Okay, let's put this one back and see how it runs. Ah, yes, this is beautiful. Just a stunning locomotive. I think this is based on one of the steam locomotives that you find in Tokyo Disneyland. Have I said the bottom front bogie wheel or the front driving wheels correctly? I can't really remember actually. This is actually quite a very unique and very strange looking toy train. Okay, rescrewing this, and let's get it up and running. Okay, let's go ahead and connect this. I would have probably presumed that the carriage would have carried like play kids and stuff. But let's see how it goes. Off it goes. Oh, that's weird. What's wrong with the whole thing? It was working the whole time, and it was working at first, but then... Oh. Okay. Oh, there you go. Finally. At first glance it was carked, but now it's all working now. Okay. Off it goes. And it's running actually quite well. There's all different types of Disney themes. I think there was like a Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck theme sort of train. And it's running like ease. Oh, sorry about that. Has it just stopped working? Please tell me it doesn't work. I mean, please tell me it does still work. Okay. That's weird. I don't know why it always seems to play out like that. Is it just me, or is it just the... Oh, okay, it's the, I think it's the way the battery's been seated. That was my bad. Sorry, I did not expect that to go wrong. But let's see how that's... Okay, let's just go ahead and start fixing this together. Off you go, to infinity and beyond, choo-chooing! And it looks like the points have been set to manual. Let's go ahead and set it to auto. Right. Okay, since the points have been set to auto... This looks totally and utterly awesome. I'll tell you what, that Toy Story train is very much well worth a whole lot of money to come all the way from Malaysia to the UK. Or should I just say Japan to Malaysia and then the UK. What a fantastic piece of rail infrastructure done by the good old company, Tomy. If only if we can get more of that, that would be awesome. And strangely enough, by the looks of this train, yeah, apart from the smoke box, I can start to see that the train actually has got like... Oops, sorry, that's my legs, eh? My leg, okay. I was going to do a SpongeBob reference, but then, hey, that's quite interesting. The section between the cab and the smoke box kind of looks like Woody's top. I'm pretty sure that's what it looks like. Very, very nice. It's also quite a fast and pretty powerful. It's also quite a train. It's got a powerful and quite a motor. How cool is that? Why is it getting caught up? Please don't tell me it's sort of acting like Trackmaster 2. Right, let's get Donald a good spin. Well, I think he's quite a slow coach. Yeah, who knows about that? I might as well try and do a bit of a size comparison between that train versus Donald, because they look exactly the same. And off goes Donald. Ah, yes. Where's Douglas when you need him? Okay. The Toy Story train looks pretty great. This is my third tender engine. Well, the first one I had was a Tomy James. Unfortunately, it sort of died. But hey, this is amazing. It would have been my fourth tender engine to get. So sad that my Tomy original James that I had died. I think it was around... this year, I have to say, hey. But nevertheless, hey, we've got Donald. And that Toy Story train's catching right up. But the big question is, hey, will Donald be able to survive? Oh my god, the Toy Story train has been totally derailed. That's not good to know. Okay, who knows? Let's see what other trains can I play with. Oh my crockies, this is gonna be an awesome train wreck. Okay, who knows about that? Oh my crockies. Anyways, let me just go ahead and grab the frickin' box, which has got other Toby trains, like so, if I'm keeping myself steady. Oh yeah. Right, let's see what other trains can I play with. So yes, looks like the Toy Story train is doing well. We've got another Disney train, which looks so relatable, which is that one there. Okay, let's see what other trains should I play with. Toby's pretty alright. Okay, let's see what else do I have. It looks like the Toy Story train is going really, really fast, and here comes Donald. He's trying to catch up, but he's quite a slow coach Scotsman. Not the Flying Scotsman, but hey, he's Scottish. Off he goes. Oh man, let me just go ahead and find... Ah! Good old Percy! Yay! Let's go ahead and start putting Thomas and Percy versus the Toy Story train, eh? That will be amazing for Toy Story 6, right? Not 6, 7, right? Let's not say 6, 7. Right in front of the audience, because hey, the audience are gonna get completely nutty triggered if I said that meme. And I've just fitted a new battery for the old classic Thomas. Okay, let's see what happens if we do Thomas versus Percy. Off we go. Go Thomas, go Percy, and that Toy Story train. And miraculously, it looks like that they are doing incredibly well. That, oh my crockies, look at that. This is an absolute race. We can see Percy, he is scootling away from Thomas. Mind you, the order point section is actually, I don't know about you, but it sort of lags behind within a few seconds, I think. Yeah, Percy runs well, and so is Thomas. But I tell you what, look at how fast Percy is. Let's see how that Toy Story train works. Okay, it's going... Yeah, it sort of lags in between. Yeah, it doesn't sort of work well with the order point section that much. That's a bit strange. And it's derailed. And oh no, it looks like Percy's going to the intersection. Thomas is going towards the middle section of the train set. Whoa, look, Percy! Oh no! Percy! Oh my gosh! Oh, it looks like Percy has landed onto the Toy Story train on purpose. Percy, you bad little bratty little green train. Oh my gosh. Oh my crikey, this could get ugly in any sort of way. Thomas, without his connecting rods, is running perfectly. And it looks like Percy is giving the Toy Story train a complete another shove. To infinity and beyond, derailing. There he goes. Man, do we really need that on camera? Who knows about that? And it looks like Thomas is about to completely annihilate the Toy Story train! And he's annihilated at the front, but it looks like Thomas has been a complete stalemate as the Toy Story train has slapped and smacked down Thomas with his front cowcatcher bogey front wheel, whatever the hell is he doing now. And it looks like Percy is scootling away and scuttling away off towards the vicinity in order to pay back to the Toy Story train. To pay back on what he has done to Thomas the Tank. Cinders and ashes, bust my buffers, I have been bloody derailed. Go on, Percy, show us of what you're made of. Oh yeah. And actually, yes, I haven't shown you what they're supposed to be. Maybe I might as well just include these pieces and see how they work. Alright, maybe who knows, I might as well give you a demonstration of how they're going to be built. Oh my gosh! Holy crap! And Percy has totally derailed, and it looks like that the Toy Story train wins to infinity and beyond. In order for Pixar to make Toy Story 6, which will be a complete train wreck out of all of the films that Pixar has made. Oh my crockies, I could go ahead and talk about this all day and all night long. If only the railways were a big thing in Toy Story Land. I don't know. Not Disneyland, I'm sort of thinking, but let's go ahead and demonstrate a bit when it comes into building a bit of Tomy and or Trackmaster stuff. I think this is Tomy Plarail, okay? So let's not go ahead and pretty much get ourselves gobsmacked in the face by referring to if it's Trackmaster or Plarail, but this is Plarail because obviously that's what I can tell. It's all Plarail stuff. Okay, let me just turn off Thomas and Percy so that I'm not wasting their batteries. Mind you what, these trains are absolutely goated. They are just so awesome to get. Oh man. And I know eBay is absolutely dire in terms of how sales are, but yeah, not gonna lie that this is the most awesome purchase that I have. Coming all the way from Malaysia and now getting delayed because of the Strait of Hormuz blockage caused by Donald Trump. Not that Donald, you know, the black train or Donald Duck, but hey, who cares about that? Because we don't need to talk about conflicting stories and other debacles that are happening and whatnot. Right, let me just go ahead and re-edit this layout and see what we have. Oh man, I could probably make this train set a whole lot more decorative. Right, let's go ahead and start. Oh man, I don't have that much goddamn space, you know, to keep on moving and shoving things apart. Alright, let's get this into here and, oh okay, so it works nicely, doesn't it? And then we'll add the straight level crossing piece. It's about the same diameter as the regular straight piece of Tomy track, which is good to know. And let's see what else I could build. Just another train set, and let me just show you how these bridge pieces work. So you grab your stanchion piece, I think it's the yellow piece, and then you put like a red piece like so, which I think that's how it is. That is a totally different bridge. I think there was one which had like just a completely straight-ended, a straight-topped end sort of piece. It's a bit different to that sort of thing, I think. But yeah, I'll just give it a go and see how it looks like. Maybe I might as well just try and think of a way to edit my layers a little bit more so, because hey, clearly it feels like that. Have I done nothing in this video? No way, Jose, I haven't done that at all. Right, I'm going to go ahead and start building an example of what it looks like. I'll just turn off the train, and I should show you of what it actually does. Okay, let me try and, oh man, this video could go forever and ever, and I need to go ahead and find the other, the other tiny pieces and whatnot. Okay, so we've got, I don't know, which one is which? I can't really tell. Okay, I'm just going to build this and see what it looks like. So I'm just going to build just a simple slope layout. So I think the female, the male ended pieces can go here, and the female pieces can go like that. I think that's what I remember getting from that Thomas Station set. Okay, and then you also build pieces like, I think that's what I remember. And then you grab this slope piece set, which looks like this. That looks nice. I like that raised bridge piece, which looks so much nicer, doesn't it? And then you grab this, and then you put this, I think that's how I remember putting this. Oh man, remember the good old days when we used to play Tomy trains like that? Okay, this one's a bit tall. I might as well just build pieces like that, wouldn't I? Ah yes, goes back to that old factor when I used to build toy trains like, you know, toy layers like this. Ah yes. Ah yes. The nostalgia floodgates are opening. Oh my crikey, building bridges like that. I should probably reserve these pieces for To Infinity and Beyond. Sorry for the Toy Story reference. But hey, this is going to be completely and utterly awesome. And maybe if I have, let's just say, if I have a train set that looks more like that, and maybe I can add as many bridge pieces. Maybe I can add another support piece which looks like that. If that makes any sort of sense or not. Nah, maybe I should try and build another piece which actually keys together. I don't know, maybe something like that. But I don't think that would probably work, to be honest. Actually it will, because hey, let me just put these two pieces, let me just put these pieces together, like so, in order to hold what I'm going to be building. There you go, it's a nice bridge, isn't it? And then there's also these other pieces, which also clip together, these ends like so. Okay, it's a bit of a different bridge design. I would have expected something like the normal sort of designed Tomy bridge, but that looks quite different somehow. And I've got this piece back in like this. Yeah, totally different vibes, baby. Totally different vibes indeed. And I can also add the stop and go station piece. If it's gonna... and it's going everywhere. I can't even do everything on purpose. I was trying to say I can't do everything at the same time. It's all bloody crazy now. Oh man, what in the hell am I doing here? Okay, so everything's all totally reinstated. Let me just go ahead and find a small piece of Tomy. I think it's like a quarter piece with that in there. I think it's that one there that I'm after for. So it's this one here. Fancy that? Okay. Now it's time for me to start. I would have probably favoured like this piece here, but I just thought, nah, that wouldn't work, wouldn't it? Anyways, let's go ahead and start to see how this train set plays out and see what it looks like. I would have recommended let's just say a normal straight track piece rather than like a double, rather than just like a much more larger, longer straight piece of track. But then, hey, it doesn't matter, doesn't it? It really doesn't matter indeed at all times. Okay, let's get the Toy Story train running up, like so, and see how it runs, what's money's worth, to commemorate the fifth film's initial release. And there you go, I've just built the bridge like so. It's going up the hill. Whoa, oh my crikey's, and then goes down magically as it is. Right, I'm just going to switch as it goes. Okay, it looks like it stops. And I can let this one go. Oh, it doesn't like, oh, that's a bit strange. I think that stop and go piece is a bit too loose fitting. I didn't even realise that. Sorry about that. And it's derailed down to the ground. Right, I'm just going to go ahead and start. Let's see what else I can put. Okay, I don't got my Tomy Percy. And let's give him a few wagons. I say few wagons. They actually sound the same word, don't they? Oh, nearly got collided. Right, nearly had the train wreck. Okay, let's give Percy a run. Off he goes. Go, Percy, go. Oh my crockies. Oh yes. That is fantastic. Oh yes. Who could you go wrong for being really useful? To infinity and beyond, that's for sure. Okay, off he goes. Ah, this is amazing. This is absolutely wonderful. Oh my god, those goosebumps. Oops, we got a, sorry about that. I think we've just had a complete derailment from Percy because I was too stupid to realise that I left that race car track piece by accident. I've also derailed the Toy Story train. Oh, oh man, this is totally outlandish, man. I might have to probably think of a much better solution to constantly think of and the Toy Story train is derailed. Oh man, what is going on with this review, man? It's like if this whole review has turned into anarchy. Maybe I might as well just replace that with the auto point section piece. How about that? Could that work, couldn't it? Let's see if it works. Oh no. Okay, I might have to stop this here and probably put something else. Oh man, this toy review is going to be absolutely longer than usual, I have to say, hey? Oh man, is it just me, or am I just having lots and lots of fun in this set? Okay, let me just show you the other piece. So I've actually got the other stop and go set track piece. I've actually got the other straight piece of track. That there's been discoloured, probably from like sunlight. That there's been clearer, I think. And yeah, the handle's broken, yeah. That was all me not taking care of my freaking toys. You know, that's what I used to do. You know, in my bloodthirsty childhood. You know, I can't even find any other pieces. Oh, that's not bad. Ah. Damn it, I haven't got any more small pieces of straight track. Oh wait, just kidding. I've got a better solution. Put this into here. And take out the other straight pieces of track that I really don't need to have. Which is, I think, on the opposite side as well too. Don't need that as well. That's alright. Okay, let's see how this works. Off you go, Percy. Off you go. And off you go, the Toy Story train. To infinity and beyond, being really useful. How's that for a train set that doesn't seem to have the potentiality to try and derail your trains? Oh yes, what a fantastic train set. That is amazing. You know, having more than one train, but also having to prevent your trains from derailing. That is fantastic. That is absolutely awesome. Wow, what a fantastic and awesome looking train set. And mind you, if I'm so lucky, I could probably put another one of these, like so that your trains can also run in another layout. Who knows about that? I can probably put more than one train layout in this. I think that would actually be very, very awesome. But hey, I don't live in the rich man's world. I live in a, well, let's just say, oh man, let's just say a second, third income sort of environment, which doesn't sound to be the richest sort of way to describe it, but then hey, I feel quite rich because hey, I've got all that Tomy gold, Tomy Plarail gold, and I mean, I have to say, hey, this is one of the best toy reviews I've done so far for 2026. After suffering so much pain and agony, and mind you, having to get this Tomy Plarail train review done has been an ultimate testament because, hey, clearly this is actually one great big testament and one great big alternative that was originally going to be happening. And oh no, we're going to have a train wreck! Percy's car's broke down! And they're both down. That was highly unexpected, and hopefully Percy doesn't have his gears cracked. Okay, off you go, Percy. And off you go, the Toy Story train. Ah, yes. What a fantastic toy review to pretty much end the day so far. An amazing review to look at. And I never expected this to be absolutely pretty awesome, I suppose. What an amazing gem to really have. It's just such an amazing present, I have to say. Totally awesome summertime present to have, and also perfectly timed for the sake of Toy Story 5 that's coming out on, well, let's just say late June. I'm pretty sure it's the 19th of June or the 18th of June. I forgot the date for when this film is going to be released. And it looks like Percy is tailing back, which is maybe that level crossing doesn't seem to hamper Percy's quite powerful motor, I have to say. Okay, the Toy Story train has gone into the other layout section, and then Percy has done it. Well done, Percy. You finally did it right. And, okay, I might as well just activate the stop and go section like this, until when Percy comes into a certain point that he's going to cause some confusion and delay. Alright, off he goes. Going to the intersection. Okay, Percy is whizzing by. Oh man, this is fantastic. I could probably watch this for hours. But hey, it's been a relatively awesome toy review I've seen so far of late. And oh no, Percy's gonna cause some chaos! Quickly, Woody, Buzz, Jesse and the rest of the whole gang, get out before Percy's gonna terrorize the entire layout! Oh my crikeys! Yes, Percy's gone to the inside of the whole track, and there he goes. Oh, this is fantastic. I'd like to show that again somehow. Mind you, that third extra point section is a complete another double up. Yeah, it's a very nice thing, I have to say, hey? It really adds up to this whole miracle of just having a nice detour. I love that extra detour shortcut, and it looks like Percy's going to cause some chaos. Oh no! This is gonna be bad! Really bad! Oh! Percy has defeated the Toy Story train! Oh man, that wasn't to infinity and beyond. That was a whole bunch of confusion and delay. Okay, off goes the Toy Story train. Off it goes! And oh no! Percy's gonna cause some more chaos! He's gonna cause more confusion and delay! Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Woo! Oh my god, and it looks like that the goddamn Toy Story 5, or should I say, Toy Story train, has derailed. And mind you, thinking about it, it does remind me of Toy Story 3. There was a train in Toy Story 3, right? But it was just a toy. Literally, just a toy. And off it goes. Yes. I love the American style, you know. How could you go wrong? Or how can't you go wrong with this train, Toy Story thing? It looks like Percy. He is taking off like a goddamn rocket! Oh my god! He is literally catching up! No, Percy! Oh my gosh! Oh my bloody hell, I'm nearly gonna kill my freaking throat and just send myself to hospital. Oh my gosh. What the hell am I reviewing? This actually has got to be one of the greatest, oh my god, one of the greatest toy reviews I have to really present on YouTube. And possibly one of the longest, because what is going on with Percy? He is just 2 miles in the rest of the railway! Oh my god, what would the fat controller say about this? Yep, that's Percy just being Percy. Out of the way, fuel train coming through, is what he would probably say. But I think, hey, this toy review must come into a complete and utter end because, hey, there has been a wonderful speculation of, let's just say, a wonderful expectation of seeing the Toy Story train and also other bits of Tomy Plarail memorabilia. Especially when it also comes into Thomas, Percy, and also the rest of the other gang. Like so, it's wonderful to have such an awesome Thomas and Friends and Toy Story combo. That's very nice to know. And I'll tell you what, having to get this set completely and utterly delayed was an almost, I don't know what to really say, hey? It was almost a complete debacle. It was an almost utterly missed opportunity for 2026. Because, man, if it wasn't for the Iranian war with Donald Trump blocking the Strait of Hormuz, then it seems like, hey, it would have never been practically timed to get this thing, you know, away across through the Indian Ocean, up towards the UK. Man, oh man, that has been something. And it looks like that the Toy Story 5 train has started to slip away. It was struggling to get through that point section, actually. But yeah, that is amazing. I love the bridge pieces. Very, very nice. I might talk about them in another video. And I might also want to talk about how am I going to build these layouts like that. Because, hey, it is my first time seeing these and playing with these. And I'll tell you what, having to get so much Tomy Plarail memorabilia, it's just so awesome to have. And it looks like we're going to have another train crash! Whoops! Sorry! It was actually my foot that made Percy derail. But anyways, I'm going to leave this video here. That was just an awesome toy review to showcase all of the trains, especially Percy and that Toy Story train. So, if you really enjoyed this massively outlandish toy review, please give this video a very good like, subscribe for more Flip Flop and other toy reviews like this in the future. And as always, thanks so much for watching, and bye for now!